From bad breath to toothache, we use mouthwash for many reasons. There is the danger of dental erosion, teeth discoloring, accidental poisoning as a result of the substance or element from which they are made. And could there be a better alternative? Aside that, the cost involved in buying these mouthwashes is at least a matter of concern for the average income earner. Can we get a natural mouthwash that is safer and virtually costless? In this video, I'll be discussing one natural way we can prepare our own mouthwash with just soil, clay. In the 19th century, Professor Julius Stamp made a wonderful discovery about the healing properties of clay. After the body of a woman who has been dead for more than 3 years was brought up, Prof realized both the body and the clothes were perfectly preserved. And upon realizing that the soil in which the woman was buried was clay, he concluded that clay possesses elements that were resistant to bacteria and decomposition, and as such will be an ideal material for treating wounds. In the year 1886, Prof was vindicated after his theory was tested on a patient for the first time with success. Let me tell you how it happened. This man's leg has turned gangrenous and the doctors decided to amputate the leg because the situation seems irreversible. But the man objected to the doctor's recommendation, and since they had no other option, they decided to test Prof. Stamp's theory by applying clay directly on the wounds for the first time. And after a very little time of consistent application, they realized that the wounds no longer smelled. The infection disappeared and the man's leg was turned to normal. Wonderful! In fact, the use of soil for medicinal purposes goes back to the BCs and ADs. And we want to know what makes soil, and for that matter, clay, a therapeutic substance. Rocks and soil in general contain essential elements like oxygen, silica, aluminium, iron, calcium, potassium, magnesium, among others. And this gives us a clue of their therapeutic substance. Beyond this, clay is noted for two major properties: absorption with the letter B and absorption with the letter D. With these two major properties, clay is able to take hold of harmful liquid and gaseous elements it comes in contact with, whether applied internally or externally. A lot being said about clay, let's rush quickly to our natural mouthwash preparation. You can also choose to call it clay mouthwash. The two main ingredients for our natural mouthwash are clay powder and drinkable water. We should also know that there are two ways to make the natural clay mouthwash. Let's start with the first procedure. We have our clay powder here. Let me sound this caution. It is always advisable to get your clay powder from a trusted organic or nutritional shop or pharmacy unless you can prepare the clay powder yourself. You know, clay naturally contains contaminants, and these must first be removed together with other large particles. And getting your clay from any of these trusted sources will save you from the health dangers associated with these contaminants. We will also need a glass cap. It is always better to use a glass or ceramic cap whenever possible, instead of plastic or metallic ones, due to the fact that metallic or plastic caps can interact with the clay, and using a glass or ceramic cap may protect you from any danger that may result from this interaction. We will fetch 1 or 2 tablespoons of the clay powder into the glass cap, mix it with a drinkable water, preferably 200 ml. Stir it for a complete mix, and as simple as that, our clay mouthwash is ready. So you just rinse your mouth with a moderate amount of the solution for a minimum of 30 seconds, gargle and spit it out. A clay mouthwash is more efficient when left in contact with the gum or mouth for a significant amount of time. And gargling also provides an extra benefit by clearing bacteria and toxins from the bronchial path. So you can repeat the rinsing and gargling for at least 3 times. When done, you rinse your mouth with drinkable water. We are done with the first procedure, and let's move to the second procedure. Here, you will just fetch half or a teaspoon of clay powder into your mouth. Add water to it and swirl around your mouth for a thorough mist, and rinsing your mouth with the mixture at the same time for a minimum of 30 seconds. You then gargle and spit it out. And as usual, you repeat this at least 3 times. So you can see that the difference between the two procedures is where the clay solution, that is the clay mouthwash, is made, whether in a cup or directly inside the mouth. The second procedure is more convenient, especially if you are outside your home or at a place where it becomes a little inconvenient to prepare your clay mouthwash in a cup. Probably you may want to know how potent is the clay mouthwash or how it works. As indicated earlier, clay has the ability to absorb and adsorb both gas and liquid substances. And as a result, when left in contact with the gum, teeth, or bronchial path for a significant amount of time, clay is able to sweep up bacteria and toxins in the mouth. And this explains why you need to repeat the rinsing and gargling. I hope you've gotten it. Thanks for your attention, and don't forget to like the video and share whenever possible. And also subscribe for subsequent content. God bless you. Bye bye.